Over the past year, everyone has had an obsession with this that girl trend, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys steps and habits that you can take in order to successfully become that girl. Hey everyone, it is Brooke. Welcome back to my channel. For this week's video, I am going to be giving you some habits you can implement into your life to become that girl. If you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload. There can be a lot of toxicity around like the that girl trend or whatever. I personally find motivation in it, just this like super romanticized lifestyle. You can't always be that girl. Like, you're always gonna have your ups and downs, and that's okay. These habits that I'm going to talk to you guys about are a great way to just kind of make your lifestyle better and just overall help with your mental and physical well-being. So I just want to go ahead and get into the video. Or the first like idea that you just need to be okay with is being alone. I feel like having your own sense of independence is so crucial to being that girl because, you know, I mean, with any relationship, you need to be independent. You need to have your own sense of identity, whether that's a romantic, platonic, any kind of relationship in your life. You need to have that sense of independence because as soon as you start becoming dependent on a person in the other side of the relationship, it's just not gonna work out. And being okay with running like errands alone, you know, doing things by yourself, I feel like is so important. I feel like it's such an important accomplishment to finally be okay with being by yourself, because for a while I constantly had to be around people in order to feel fulfilled, but then I realized that I'm not gonna feel completely fulfilled until I'm satisfied with who I am by myself. Okay, the next thing is to establish a routine. A lot of successful entrepreneurs, they time block. I'm pretty sure Elon Musk time blocks every 5 minutes of his day. This is what my like day-to-day calendar looks like. I time block literally every aspect of my life, from when I wake up to when I go to school, when I work out, when I shower. Just because I want to maximize the amount of time I have, because we each have 24 hours and it's your decision on what you do with it. Creating that routine just will help you implement those habits. Just having a routine that like nourishes your spirit and your mind and your body, I feel like is really important. Another thing is to swap your phone time with reading time. For a good majority of my life, I never enjoyed reading, but it wasn't until this past year I just rediscovered reading, and just it really brings me a lot of joy. And just being able to wind down with a good book just feels really good. Like, maybe if you are interested into like the self-help category, you guys could check out like You Are a Badass, The Power of Now, The Subtle Art of Not Giving Enough. The next thing is to get your nails done. Whether that's, I mean, you don't need to spend your money getting your nails done, whether that's just like getting some nice nail polishes or getting a gel kit and doing your nails yourself, keeping them trimmed. And I have this really amazing nail product that I put on my nails. It's called Nail Magic. I would definitely recommend checking it out. It hardens your nails and it helps them grow. I think I'm gonna start a routine of getting my nails done just because it makes me feel so put together. The next thing is to plan out your weeks. I really think this is important, especially, and just kind of look at your month in an overview and just kind of look at the significant events you have going on and the goals you want to accomplish. And then that's where you go through and plan throughout your week. Time block your days, time block when you're going to edit your video. If you have a YouTube channel, just time blocking that time to study or to just do whatever you're trying to do to accomplish your goals is so important, especially in the beginning of each week. I have a monthly reset and then I have a weekly reset. The weekly reset just keeps me accountable, just so I can go through and look throughout my week and see what I need to do in order to push forward in my goals. Another thing to start practicing is meditation and gratitude. I have this Hatch alarm clock and it has 3 different settings. So the first time you touch it, it has a 30-minute reading light on. So I'll read for 30 minutes before bed, and then automatically after those 30 minutes are up, it'll lead me right into my bedtime meditation. And it's about like a 10 to 15 minute meditation, and this guy just walks me through breathing exercises and it just helps me fall asleep, especially if you're like me and your mind is like constantly racing. It just feels really good to just be able to relax and kind of have your brain slow down for a second. I just feel like it's really important to practice gratitude, especially when you feel like shit. I mean, I go through phases, especially living in Ohio with seasonal depression or seasonal affective disorder, it's really hard to look at the good things sometimes, and I just have to force myself to look at the things that I have and be grateful for it. I feel like you need to be okay with what you have now in order to push forward. Practicing gratitude is just so important. Another thing is to keep your area clean, especially your room. I know it can be so difficult, especially if you're rushing in the morning, trying to get ready. You can just throw all of your products everywhere, throw your clothes everywhere. Maybe taking 5 to 10 minutes after school to just clean up your space and just set your homework out on your desk and just setting the tone for the rest of the night, and just having that clean space to come home to can kind of help you de-stress and not have to see all this clutter everywhere. Just journaling is so great for your mental health. Putting your thoughts and worries on paper, I just feel like can just help like make your worries more tangible, kind of come up with a solution to each of your problems. Sometimes when I feel like shit and I feel like nothing in my life is going right, I'll just write out all the things I feel like aren't going right in my life, and I'll just draw an arrow and hit the solution. Sometimes I feel like we don't give ourselves enough credit. This productive society that we live in with like the grind time can be so toxic because it doesn't allow you to recognize the things you have accomplished. It's just this toxic cycle of feeling like you aren't doing enough. There's a lot you can do in a journal, and I feel like journaling is just something that is so overlooked, but it has so much power. Okay, next thing is to exercise and move your body. This is so important, especially in the wintertime. Like, we're inside all the time, and just getting some exercise in, moving your body, trying to get 10K steps a day is so important. I just feel like that's a great amount of steps to just keep your body moving all day, and I love exercising. It just helps so much with my mental health. Another thing I feel like is so crucial is to do random acts of kindness. Compliment that random stranger on the street or compliment someone in your class. Spreading kindness just makes you feel way more fulfilled. Trust me, do one a day and you will feel so good. The next thing is to eat healthy, eat more colors, eat more whole foods, eat some more plants and vegetables, maybe try some more plant-based alternatives. Everyone can agree that you feel so much better when you eat healthier. Maybe try to only eat out once a week. There's something rewarding about cooking a home-cooked meal and making it for yourself and eating it. Another thing is self-discipline. Having more self-discipline in your life is just gonna be overall beneficial to help move you forward and not repeat every day. It helps you evolve. Last year, I found out the difference between motivation and discipline. I found out that motivation is this temporary source, whereas discipline is something you find deep within yourself. I think it's called the rocket method, but sometimes I'll do this, especially when I'm tempted to get on my phone and scroll for like 30 minutes. When I get that little urge to get out of bed, just taking it, like counting down right when I get that urge, go 3, 2, 1, and I literally get out of bed. It sounds so dumb, but you are going to see results if you find that drive within you, figure out why you want that goal, and just use that as your drive to accomplish it. Another thing is to budget your money. We live in a society with TikTok where we see that girl doing her little haul, and immediately we open up Amazon and our cart is filled up with $100 worth of items that we really don't need. This past month I have tracked all of my expenses and just kind of got an overview of what I spend in a month, and I looked at the ones that were necessary and the ones that were unnecessary, and I just created a budget for this month based on what I spent last month. Track your expenses this month and just create a budget for the next month. Promise you, I feel like money is just one of the big things that cause a lot of issues in relationships, and getting a grasp on it while you're young is so important. Start investing right now and knowing how to juggle your money, especially before you have to start paying rent and taxes. Another thing is waking up early. Whether that's waking up a little earlier before school so you can take your time to get ready. It's so important to take that time for yourself in the morning. Try not to rush through the morning. Wake up a little earlier to work on stuff that will help push you forward in your goals. I'm a big believer in working your ass off throughout the week just so you can relax on the weekends. It's just a really rewarding feeling. The next thing is to prioritize self-care. This has been a journey for me because sometimes I forget about me and I need to take the time for me, and 15 to 30 minutes a day of self-care. The next thing is to make your bed a place for rest. Especially with the past 2 years, everyone has been working from home, doing online school from home, and we can all all be guilty of doing our work in our bed. Making sure my desk is my workspace and this is my place where I rest is just really important because it actually allows you to relax. I feel like there's some side of psychology that goes into it, because if you are constantly working in your bed and you're always in your bed, it doesn't have that sense of peacefulness that I feel like should be associated with your bed if you're constantly working in it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to follow me on my Instagram. It's on the screen and it'll be linked down below. But yeah, I love you so much and I will see you in my next video. Peace.